Hello everyone. I'm making a video on this mouse mat that's just arrived. It's the glorious PC gaming race, glorious Helios Mousepad. They say it's ultra thin and it's a hard gaming mousepad. Colour's black. It's meant to have an adhesive base so it won't move on your desk presumably. And it's ultra thin, it really is, at 0.5 millimeters. Hard plastic top made of polycarbonate, and the size is quite large. It's 16 inches by 18 inches. It's the largest size they do, the XL size. I ordered this off Amazon, and it took about a week to arrive in the UK, so not too bad. Next to it I've got my Shidenkai FX XL mousepad that I've been using for quite a while now. I'll put the length of time I've been using it in the description because I don't have that information to, I can't remember how long I've had it, but it's been quite a while. The finish is still going strong. It's, still almost as good as the day I bought it. So it's quite a hard wearing mousepad, I guess. The edges haven't frayed at all. Or there is some discoloration towards this edge where my arm rubs on it quite a bit. All I've been doing is cleaning it occasionally. So I just clean it with some soap, occasionally just the top, and it seems good. So now I'm going to unbox. This is kind of awkward because I'm using my phone camera and I'm the only one here, so I can't have anyone help me. So here's the back of the box if you want to look at it. Pretty standard box, I guess. Oh, it's very flexible. Just picking up there, I've noticed that it's very flexible. Hang on. Camera setting down. Sorry guys, you're all in darkness. Just taking the sleeve off. Through the cardboard across the room. And there it is. I'm going to set it next to my other mousepad. Now what I will say about the Shidenkai, the only negative so far for me is that on my desk it's just bare. I don't think it's untreated wood, maybe it's been oiled. Just the solid wood top from IKEA. And there is some slide. I mean, it's almost solid, but I notice after I've been gaming on it a while it will kind of be skewed a bit. So it does move, which I'm hoping will be fixed with this one, because it has an adhesive base. And this is, as far as I know, the largest commercially available hard pad. So if you like hard pads and you want a really large one, then this is pretty much your only option, and it's probably the best one at the moment as far as I know. So for reference, here's the Shidenkai. That's how it glides around. Let's see if I can put the mic closer so you can get a good listen. Very glidey, very, very glidey. Ooh, bit of a rough spot there. Probably a bit of dust. But what I like about these speedier pads is the small movements are very easy to do. There's no stickiness to the movement, or hardly any. Little friction, but yeah. Do a few throw tests, and then I'm going to put the new one there. The mouse I'm using, by the way, is the Zowie EC1B. I highly recommend it. It's been great if you don't mind a wired mouse. Okay, so I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to do the same thing again. That actually seems also very smooth. Huh. That's actually a similar feel to the Shidenkai, I've got to say. That's a very similar feel. See if I can get a close up. I don't think my camera's not good enough to pick up the surface. It's very, very lightly textured. So it's almost smooth. It's got a very, very light. In fact, the surface feels similar in the texture feels similar to the Shidenkai, just in how fine it is. It's a bit finer than the Shidenkai in texture. I think this mouse, the feet have worn. I think the feet have worn, so it sometimes scrapes a bit of my mouse. I'm gonna have to change the feet, I think, today. But yeah, that seems pretty nice. And I'm going to stop the video here, and I'm going to restart it once I've stuck it to my table. In fact, actually, I'll show the bottom of the mousepad now. Okay, so yeah, here's the adhesive base. Right now it's got a layer of plastic over it. Well, that's very shiny, wow. Mirror finish. Yeah, so it's a very thin piece of flexible polycarbonate. Remove plastic film completely before use. So I'm going to remove the plastic film, stick it down, and I'll be back in a mo. Hello? As you can see, it's all set up. And I must say, this is not moving at all. I'm applying quite a bit of force here. And yeah, so that's one of the reasons I got it. Was because I didn't want a mouse mat that slid around anymore. So I've just been burning in my mouse feet, basically. What's the word for it? Anyway, yeah, I've just applied some new mouse feet, and I've been playing some Overwatch. And I must say, this thing lets you aim like a champ. I love it. I think I'm going to make this my new main mousepad. Okay, some negatives. You see that? That's a scratch, and it came like that in the box. So, maybe quality control might be an issue. I mean, it hasn't really affected much because it's in the corner. Perhaps I don't use that bit much. I haven't noticed any problem with tracking. In fact, this thing seems to deliver perfect tracking. My aim feels the most precise that it's ever felt on this mousepad. I guess because it's solid, it doesn't move. It's a hard pad, so it's very it gives you good like tactile feedback when you're aiming. These mouse feet sound very scratchy right now because they're brand new, so they need to be broken in. That's what I was looking for, broken in, not burned in. But yeah, there's a little logo in the corner of the glorious man with the long hair and beard, the PC Master Race guy. And I think he's a good fit for this mousepad because this is a glorious Master Race mousepad. It really is. It's much cheaper than the Shidenkai as well, so it gives like Shidenkai like glide and precision aim and everything, but for a price of about half the price. So it's about £20. You have to pay shipping on top of that. But yeah, if you live in the States, definitely pick it up if you're interested in a hard mousepad, because then shipping won't be as much. You won't have to pay for global shipping like I did. And it's great value as far as I can tell. I don't know how this will wear in time. Only time will tell. So I might come back with an updated review in 6 months or so, see how it holds up, if it even holds up that long. Because the texture, the finish on the plastic seems very fine, and I think it could wear away quite easily. And you can see here it's where it's been scratched, it's smooth and shiny, and I don't think you want that for a mousepad. You need that texture to let the feet glide over fast, otherwise it will stick. And the texture probably helps with the tracking as well. With optical sensors, probably helps. So I think that wraps up my review. Overall, I'll say this is the best mousepad for me that I've ever tried out. Second for me would be the Shidenkai FX. Negatives with that one are just, it's very pricey, and it slides around on my desk. I've heard that on other desk finishers it doesn't slide at all, but unfortunately on my one, just some solid, I think it's birch from IKEA or whatever, it does not stay still. Yeah, it slides around. In fact, the SteelSeries QCK slid less. The QCK is really good on a wood finish, I'd say. It doesn't slide very much. So yeah, I think I'm going to upload a little frag compilation with this mousepad. I might just upload, I'll put it on the end of this video. So I put I've got two highlights on Widowmaker headshot custom games in Overwatch. I'll just attach them to the end of this video, and you can see that you can frag with this thing pretty easily. It was my first 2 games I played. I got 2 player of the games in it. And I'm not even used to this mousepad. It's not as smooth as the Shidenkai. What I mean by that is it takes more force to move the mouse than the Shidenkai, but it's still little force. And you do get more of a tactile feel, so you get more feedback when you move the mouse. You can feel this grainy sort of grainy vibrations in your hand, and it helps you. It gives you feedback of where how far your hand has moved, and I think that actually helps for flick aim. Which the Shidenkai, that's its weakness, the flicks. That it doesn't. It's so glassy and smooth that it doesn't give you much feedback when you're moving the mouse, unlike a cloth or a plastic pad. So it makes flicks harder. But the tracking on the Shidenkai is the smoothest thing ever. It's really, really good for tracking. Okay, that's my quick and dirty review. I didn't see any other video reviews of this mousepad really. I think I saw one other. So I'm hoping that this is helpful for all of you potential buyers out there. And I'll see you soon. I have a Twitch channel if you'd like to follow me there. I play competitive shooter games mainly. You can give me a like and subscribe on YouTube if you want more videos like this. If I get more subscribers, I guess I'll up the quality. And I won't just have my mobile phone recording in one hand and, you know. Anyway, peace out. See ya.
Le baiser de la veuve. Rien ne peut plus m'arrêter.
Double kill.
Smooth as silk.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Ah, too easy. A thing of beauty.
Double kill.